Back again to talk about Real Madrid. Transfer window's almost done, chat. It's August 17th, August 18th. I think the squad is pretty much closed. I want to make a video just to talk about the summer. Um, like going into the season, what I expect and the lineup and everything. Just recap the whole summer and everything, and who we brought in and how I feel about most of the signings and everything. I have this shit pulled up right here, chat. Hold on. So I have it right here of who was pulled up, and I want like a nice picture. What you call it? Picture of everybody too, chat, because this looks a little too wordy. But we gotta go over this in general. So this summer, I'm not gonna lie, we done pretty good business. I know Rodri didn't end up coming, chat. I think the window's close for Madrid, bro. Like I know there's a lot of stuff from El Chiringuito, and a lot of people keep saying there's a secret signing coming, bro. They did this last summer. They do it every summer, chat. They say there's a secret summer signing coming at the end of the summer. It don't happen. It don't happen at all. But I want to look at this and just go through our sales and our buy-ins. First, let's go through our sales. Obviously, bro, like Nico Paz stays at Como for one more year. I think it was pretty much best for him because chat the midfield is kind of he's not the profile that we need right now, and I feel like I see him so much similar to Jude. I don't know how it's gonna work if we ever want him back, chat. I think that's gonna be one of the players that we might have to just let go just because we have Jude, and it makes sense, bro. Jude is a little bit better than him too, so I mean not a little, but a lot better than him. So it's gonna be hard for us to even try to buy him back in general. Sold him for 60. I thought we sold him for 80 or 70. But yeah, we sold him to Como 60. Stay over there. He's pretty comfortable there in the Fabregas system. I think he's doing pretty good there. So the one that was shocking, I'm not gonna lie, was Gonzalo. Gonzalo leaving. That I like how all of these have good like buyback clauses, and they have the little tweaks in there to make sure we can get the player if the player just turns to someone special. But Gonzalo was someone. It was surprising to me to see him go to Fulham because I didn't really see as a destination for him. I thought he was gonna stay, but I like it. I like it. I think him going to a team where he can play a lot. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the starting striker, right? I think he might be the starting striker. Abaloa is there. They took Palacios with him too. Right, moving down the list, but they took Palacios, and they've been doing pretty good in preseason. So from what I've seen, I've watching their comps on Twitter and everything. They're doing pretty good. They're pretty comfortable. I feel like a lot of Fulham fans are gonna fall in love with Gonzalo and Palacios, and a lot of people are loving Palacios in general, Chad. I've seen comps and people are just coming like com- complimenting all the players. And I'm like, especially Palacios. They're like, bro, I've never heard of him, and he's pretty good. I think Palacios is pretty good. I still think he's pretty young, so I'm not gonna. I want to see how he do in the Prem in general. But I think Gonzalo is probably the most ready one. I want to see how many goals he scores. But Real Madrid fans are gonna be watching Fulham. I tell you that right now, bro. A lot of Real Madrid fans are like happy to just turn on a Fulham game and just watch that Fulham Chelsea game. I think it's next weekend, right? Chad, I think it's next weekend. That's gonna be a nice game for us to watch. I think I'm gonna actually get up and watch that game. That game is probably on. It's probably on hella early. Let's look live. We're gonna check what time it is. Chat. Chelsea Fulham. If it's at 4 a.m., I'm not fucking waking up. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, it's on Monday, bro. It's on Monday at 12 p.m. Yeah, we definitely tuning to that bitch, bro. We definitely watching that game. But chat, okay, going down. Victor Munoz, nice sale. He was. I don't think there was rumor in the beginning of the beginning of the window that he was going to come back to Madrid or he's going to go to Barca or whatever. But he ended up going to Liverpool. I think that's a good move for Liverpool because they need wingers in general. I would like to see him sign Barcola. I think Barcola will cook at Liverpool, but Munoz goes there, developed pretty good. Where was he at? I forgot the team he was at, chat, but he did pretty good. The team he was. The only thing I'm gonna remember from Munoz is that El Clasico miss, chat. I'm gonna always remember that about him, bro. I know he's young. He just came into he was like right in front of the goal. I'm gonna always remember that. But he went to the World Cup. He got a World Cup. Hey, bro, that's like the greatest thing you could earn during the summer. He didn't play, but hey, he earned a World Cup. Going to get a move to Liverpool, not a bad thing. Mario Gia moves 15 mil. Don't mind that. Alvaro Rodriguez. I kind of chat. I don't know if y'all remember Alvaro, but the when he scored that goal against Atletico, I thought he was actually going to be something, but they ended up selling him 12.5 mil. Get a little another Spanish club. So I forgot who be having these teams. I think he was at Elche. I think it was at Elche. They sold him to Bournemouth. Want to see how you do there. Jimenez 12.5 mil. Get it. Palacios like I talked about. Ortega's an interesting one because I just saw a thing about him where he's never played for the first team. So but you're able to get a 10 mil fee out of him. That's kind of crazy, shit. That's actually insane. Valdepeñas. I'm mad at Valdepeñas didn't get a chance on the first team at center back, chat, because I feel like he had something. He it was just comments about him in the game that he played when we have no left backs last year. So the fact that he didn't get any chances, it's kind of like Garcia goes for 4 mil. Martin goes for 3, and Gonzalez goes for 3. I think, and is Angel in here? So I've seen some stuff about Angel getting sold too, but yeah, well, let's see how that works. But so Real Madrid sales goes to 200, and they bring in these. There's 6 of them. These 6 demons. I think transfer window is over. So let's talk about it, chat. These 6 demons. We make 200 from all of this, and we spend 225. Net spend 25 mil for these players is not a bad thing. The going to market and grabbing free agent chat is not a bad thing. I know people try to make it seem like it's a bad thing bringing in these players. We've seen how Bernardo has helped us, but we'll get into it, chat. So let's see pictures of them. We got a picture of them. I'm gonna go through all of these. I'm gonna rate them of what I think the signing is and what it's like how good it's gonna be for us. I don't know why Dumfries look like that, but chat. Okay, Konate. I'll give it a. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it 7 out of 10 because chat. This is a position that we really need. And from what I've seen from Konate, like back in the day, I know he had a bad season. Chat. I know sometimes he got the bozo gene in him, but I think he'd be really a really good player, bro. Not only is he fast, he's strong in the air, and he's better on the ball than I thought. Like the game that we just played against Schalke, he was really good on the ball, and I want him to continue with that. Maybe a new move to a different club is something that is going to be good for him, and just starting fresh, chat. I think he just needed to start fresh, and everything at Liverpool was just going bad for him. And I heard that he had some loss in his family too, so it was probably waiting on him. But for him just to go to somewhere new, just and with some of his friends on the squad too, like Mbappe, Kamavinga, Chouameni, like Mendy, like all of them, people that you know, just start a new journey. I think it's really going to help him. But I really liked his performance in Schalke, bro. I think that was a really good game from him, bro. And I think he makes Trent better. Trent looks so much comfortable on the right hand side playing next to somebody that he already played with at Liverpool. So hey, I give this move 7 out of 10. Let's go to Cucurella. Cucurella, I give it 7.5 out of 10 because the way that they was able to bring him in for like 55 mil, chat, he's one of the best left backs in the world. Probably top 3. Yeah, probably top 3 left back in the world. And we need something on the defensive presence because our back line is just shaky sometimes. But Carreras is not bad. He just had a bad ending to the season last year, and I feel like everybody just forgot what he did in the beginning of the season. But having these 2 left backs and having rotation and competition is just perfect for the team, bro. It's not really a bad thing to have. And bro, we go throughout the season. People get hurt. We end up playing Kamavinga at left back, and it affects his growth. That's why I feel like Kamavinga has been his growth has been stunted a little bit because he just keeps switching positions. So bringing Cucurella in can help a little bit. And for Mendy, I don't know if that man gonna come back, bro. I don't know if Mendy's gonna come back at all. I just chat. He come back for one game, then he played fucking 30 seconds, and he's out for 10 months, bro. So it's good to bring in depth at the left back spot. Him and Carreras just battered out. So I give it 7.5. I like Cucurella. I'm not gonna lie. Bernardo Silva, bringing him for free, even though he's 32 years old. Chat. One thing I forgot to mention about these players, the top 3 ones, the experienced players, and that's what we need, bro. This team has shown the immaturity throughout last year, and having these players come in, I feel like is real good just to have this experience. Even not even just 3, even I'll add Dumfries to it too. But bringing in these players just help the team. You just need grown-ups in a room because sometimes those kids, bro, sometimes they don't listen and everything. So you gotta have people to talk to the team in general. And I think Bernardo Silva is also a big part of it. He not only was he a captain at City, chat, he can play multiple positions. And for me, I think this man's gonna have a real good effect on Arda Güler, chat. Güler needs to learn how to play certain positions and what to do in certain positions. And how do I say it? What better teacher can you have? That's somebody that has the same body type as you. You're both left-footed, can play the same positions, and you just know how to. They play exactly alike, chat. They're that maestro type of center mid that can do a lot of stuff. Bernardo can play on the right. Güler can play on the right. Güler can play on the 10. Bernardo can play at the 10. Bernardo can play deeper. I think what's his name can play deeper too. Güler. He just gotta learn it from somebody, and I think he's gotta do it for a while for him to get it. And I think what else not to have a good teacher like Bernardo just coming in and just helping in general. But hey, I really like this Bernardo. Did I give it a rating yet? I don't know if I did, but I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Yo, what up, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I really like that move, and I think Bernardo can really help us in that controlling role this year. And like when he signed, I said that, and a lot of people were doubting the move in general. Like people are like, "Oh, who's Bernardo Silva? He didn't put in a World Cup, blah blah." But I think people gonna learn who he really is and how important he is for us. And we're gonna go to our starting lineup, and I'm gonna talk about it too. But next, Dumfries, one of those other experienced players I just talked about. Chat, this is a real big move though. I'm not gonna lie. Getting him for 20 mil, not a bad move. Cause bro, Trent gets injured. It's always GG's, chat. Then we got moved Fede to the right back. Even though I think Fede is not a bad right back, but he doesn't want to play right back. It's one of the reasons why he was bitching last year. But he doesn't want to play right back at all. But guess what? Dumfries is here to back him up. A good player. He's obviously going to be his backup. I made the video when I made a little clip about Dumfries coming in to back up Trent, and everybody was like, backup. He's probably coming to take Trent's job. Like, come on, bro. Like, there's going to be good competition, but there's certain situations that Dumfries needs to play and Trent needs to play. But I think most of the games, you have Trent as somebody that what he can do on offense is just crazy. Chat. And I don't think he's that bad on defense. And him having Konate is going to help him a lot too. But Dumfries, I love Dumfries. He's never stopped running. Very physical. Chat, I didn't know, bro. Dumfries is tall as shit, bro. I didn't know he was that tall. Like, chat, you see him on the field, a right back with that stature and running like that, bro. I didn't know he was that tall. But hey, Dumfries, I really like the move too. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 too, bro. I really like that move. If I give Bernardi, I'll give it 7.5 because I just like having backups, bro. Because not having players, not depth in the squad, just ruins the whole thing. We've seen it like these past 2 seasons, bro. People get hurt and you just don't have any depth. But let's go to Carlos Espy. I don't know how I feel about this move. I know he's been playing pretty good, but I just hope it doesn't stunt Endrick's growth, chat. Even though we need that big center back, I really like him though. I think he's a good player. I think he's a really good player. He scored 2 goals in the time that he's been. So like we could do something with that. But I think he's a good player. The move was like crazy though. Like some of the moves, yeah, Cucurella and SP. I think those were the craziest moves because I didn't expect that at all. But SP, they negotiated everything. Like once Gonzalo left, they negotiated everything like while I was asleep. So when I woke up, I saw the interest, then I saw the here we go already. I was like, what the hell? But getting a young player like this, not bad, chat. 21 years old, that's willing to sit on the bench and just soak up everything and come in when he's needed. Hey, he wants to play for Real Madrid, bro. You can't blame him. I'm not gonna lie. He keeps doing what he does. He might get called off for Spain too, because he's not a bad target man, chat. He's actually pretty solid. One thing about him is I think he's a little bit slow. So when he comes on for the type of counter, if we want to play counter ball, I think it's better to have Mbappe in. But then Mbappe is a way better player. What am I talking about, bro? But anyway, I'm saying like some of the counters on this, when or some of the balls that Jude and them was sending to him, chat, he wasn't able to get to because he's not that fast. And you see the different styles of having a mobile, way mobile 9 than having a 9 like Carlos SP. That's the main target man. But these low blocks, yeah, bro. This is why we need him. We need him for the low block. So very good move. We ain't have a striker like this since Joselu. So this is actually a good move. I give this I give it 6.7 out of 10. I don't think it's a bad move. I just don't want it to to hurt Endrick's positioning too. So hopefully him and Endrick can play off each other too. So that's gonna be cool. Now the last one. Oh my gosh. Diamande, chat. Diamande. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm a big fan of Diamande. Ivory Coast, African, chat, I'm Ghanaian. We're right next to each other. Like, I'm always support my African players, bro. It's just the price tag. The price tag is crazy. People be like, oh, it's not my money and blah, blah, blah. But bro, if you miss on stuff like this, it hurts your club. But I'm not gonna lie. I really like Diamante, chat. He's such a smooth player, bro. Not only is he fast as hell, he's smooth as fuck. Like the way he dribbles, his decisions he makes, he works hard on defense. This is power, bro. I remember when he came in, I didn't really see a lot from him in the Schalke game, but when he gets the ball, you can tell what type of player he is, chat. He just makes the right decision. I saw one time that he didn't run back, and he made Kamavinga do it. I didn't like that, but other than that, bro, it's like, I really like the player that he is. Dynamic player, gonna give us a lot of width on the right-hand side. So it's gonna be real nice just to finally have a right winger, bro. But he can play on the left, he can play on the right. And I think, bro, this transition, chat, if we play in the low block and you got Vinny and Mbappe and Diamante running at you, I'm gonna pray for you, bro. I'm a dead ass pray for you because it's gonna be nasty, bro. The transition ball that Mourinho got them playing is crazy. When I saw in the Schalke game, I was so not even the Schalke game, the game before that one too, the one that Brahim scored the goal. Like, bro, it's some next level Dortmund BBC counter shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. But the amount 140 mil, you just gotta eat the price. But that's what you're paying for wingers nowadays. Well, players for nowadays that are young. Only 19 years old too, chat. So he can hog that right side, and just I hope he becomes an amazing player. But let me just say this: the Olise dreams are there, bro. No way you about to spend 140 mil on a player, then they go out and buy Olise after that. No, you're not doing that. But chat, that's good. That's our transfer window. I think it's done, bro. I think our transfer window is done. I don't see us buying anybody. We're gonna go into the season like that. Hopefully, Arda and Bernardo. I think those are gonna be our most two important players during the season. So hopefully they can stay healthy and just help us in general. But let's do the lineup, chat. I really want to do the lineup of bro. Shut up, bro. It's Bale, Benzema, and Cristiano. Nah, bro. But chat, I really want to do. Wait, this an amateur button. What does amateur do? Nah, this one's worse. But chat, I really want to do the what you call it, the lineup, because I've seen a lot of lineups. But what I would like is this. So obviously we think Mourinho's going to play. What you call it? Can I flip it the other way, bro? I don't like it like this. Anyways, we obviously think Mourinho's going to play double pivot. So let's start, man. First, at left back, no, let's go at goalie. Let's go goalie. Goalie, I don't think there's no question over there, bro. Like, there's no. Hopefully, this thing can search up and. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there's no what you call it there, chat. Belgium. Can we change that? Can I change the club? You can't. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, so there's no talk there, chat. Obviously, hold on. I'm just messing with this shit real quick. Okay, yeah. There's no what you call it. There's no question there. Best goalie in the world, in my opinion. I don't think we gotta talk about that. Hold it down over there. Left back. I'm gonna go Cucurella. Cucurella was brought in to start, chat, so I'm gonna definitely add him there. I think he can be a real solid piece. Him and Carreras can rotate, so no one gets injured, and it could just depending on game situation too. But the thing is, would y'all say that Carreras is more offensive minded than Cucurella? Because Carreras can do it too on both sides, chat. He just had a bad end of the season, but let's see. But I don't know certain situations because I feel like they're very similar left backs. But Cucurella is obviously going to be the starter, so I'll take Cucurella as a starter. The left side center back, I'll put Dean Housen. Dean Housen, big season for you. Hey, he changed number to 4, but respect him. Big season for him, chat. Oh, we got 2 Spanish players playing each other. Big season for him. I expect him to grow a lot this season. The Schalke game was a really good game for me because he showed his physicality. And I saw something on Twitter that he passed the ball out, and a lot of people got mad that instead of like grabbing the ball and just turning and passing the ball, he just kicked it out. I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather him do that than turn into a bad situation and concede a goal. So I'll take that, chat. But anyway, it's gonna be a big season for him. I want him to carry the ball, show his pass. But I know he can pass and everything. This season, I just want him to show his aggressiveness and his defense. That's all I want to see from him. I don't want him to start playing like a little bitch, bro. Like, bro, I need you to stop being nonchalant and just play like you want to play. So, Dean, yes. The next spot, I'm not gonna lie. Chat, I need Konate there, bro. I can't rely on Militao, and I can't rely on Rudiger, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So Konate, you're there. If Militao is healthy, bro, I guess it's gonna be Militao, Konate, maybe. But I think this pairing is not bad, chat. I think it's a really good pairing. I trust Konate. I trust that his head is clear now. He's ready to go out there and just play ball, chat. This is what I expect from him this year. And hey, bro, chat, I've been wanting him for a while, but he had a bad season going through. So let's see how that goes. I just don't think he's that bad for people to be getting on him like that. So let's pray. But definitely Konate and Hausen for my center back pairing. Right back, y'all know, chat. Trent. We want Trent right here. I say right mid. We want Trent right here. Trent's obviously one of our creative. How do I say it? He's one of our creative outlets. So leaving him out, I think if you leave him out in the lineup like this, it shows. It's going to show that your team is being affected. So he has to start. Chat. The switches that he's able to play to Mbappe here, to Vinny right here, the through balls he can play to Diomande, and I think Diomande is going to help him a lot on this right hand side. And like I said, having Konate there just helps a lot too. So I'm excited for him just to go into the season not. I don't want him to suffer hella injuries, bro. Because I feel like that's one of the reasons why our season went down last year. Because as soon as he got hurt, chat, it just everything started being all over the place. Even though Valverde played good at right back, but he obviously didn't want to play that. But yes, Trent at right back. It's gonna be tough. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Traumani has to start, chat. We need defensive coverage. I'm tired of everybody talking about, oh, Traumani's this, Traumani's that, bro. He was one of our best players last year. What are y'all talking about, bro? A lot of people go into the season and just forget who this man is, bro. He had a rough season, like what, 2 seasons ago, and y'all want to talk about that. Let's talk about the season that we won La Liga, we won Champions League with him. Like, bro, he was amazing that season, and he was amazing last season too. Why? People try to compare him to Rodri. He's not that type of player. He's never going to be that type of player, bro. And people are saying that he didn't pan out, bro. He's a good player for us. He's one of our best players, chat. And I don't know what people that don't watch Madrid are like, oh, he didn't pan out, or he's this, blah, blah, blah. No, he just needs someone next to him that doesn't force him to play a role that he's not, chat. He's not Rodri. So y'all trying to stop. I never seen y'all trying to force Casemiro to be Rodri or Toni Kroos and everything. Casemiro didn't have to be on the ball all the time. Because you know why? He had Modric and Kroos next to him. Let's put someone next to Traumani that actually is going to boss the midfield. So Traumani's starting for me, bro. But then, this one's tough, chat. Okay. Can I do a 50-50? Okay, I'm going to explain this. I'm going to start Goulet right here, chat. I'm going to start Goulet right here because I feel like he's younger and he deserves the minutes more. But this position right here, it's interchangeable, bro. I thought you could switch it. It's interchangeable for me, bro. Goulet and Bernardo can play right here, chat. That's the spot that I want Bernardo in and Goulet in. I don't, but then I want, oh my god, I don't know, bro. Because what about a low? Actually, I was gonna think about Jude playing deeper too, but we'll talk about that. But anyways, I think Bernardo or Bernardo Silva right here. That's Bernardo. Arda Goulet or Bernardo Silva right here. I think that's the best. That's the best option, chat. I think that's the best option for what we want to do. I think Goulet does control games. He has to get more experience doing it. So if, let's say, we're playing someone else and the situation depends on what it is, Bernardo Silva needs to play there. So Goulet and Bernardo Silva right there, chat. Okay. Now the midfield is gonna be crazy because y'all like, oh my gosh, who's gonna play right wing? Chat. I know Diamande. That was 140 mil. But chat, y'all gotta remember, this man is still 19 years old. Throwing him into the fire just like that, I don't like it, bro. I think I want him to ease into it, chat. I really want him to ease into it, and I think this is the best way to maximize getting your captain and everybody on the field and your experience on the field. And I think this is what you do right here. You throw Valverde on the right. Not only can he help Trent, but you can cut in like he usually does. And I think Valverde is also a really good player on the right hand side of the field. So this is not a bad thing. And I like the formation of having four midfielders in. I feel like you get a little more control. But a lot of people are not talking about this. I think this is what we got to talk about. I think Valverde has to go on the right, bro. And it's not a bad thing. This is how you fix the problem of not benching any of the midfielders that you think that should be playing. I think this is exactly how you do it. But then Jude at the 10. Chat, whoever plays here, I think they should be swapping. So Jude can drop deep sometimes. Bernardo or Goulet can come up. I think this is the main reason here. And Jude can crash the box when he's playing up top with Mbappe and he can drop in. But I don't like Jude at the 10 because I feel like he provides a lot more like defensive cover when he's out, when he's a little bit deeper. I think it really helps us in general. But I saw him doing it for England too, and he was all over the place. So I'm not gonna say anything about that. But I prefer Jude playing deep because I feel like he's better deep. But bro, there's a lot of issues with the way he want to play. His dad's crying, but whatever, bro. Anyway, chat, Jude at the 10. Left wing, I don't think is even a discussion, bro. Vinny's not having a good preseason, but I'm not gonna. That's why I didn't. How do I say, chat? I ain't give him shit at all for the what you call it, the preseason, bro. It's preseason. He's coming on vacation, chilling with his girl on a yacht, whatever, bro. Traveling all over the world. I'm not gonna give him any shit for it, chat. But I'm gonna give him a month to like get into season shape. New contract is Vinny, bro. I'm not gonna give him shit for it. But Vinny, I need you to turn up, bro. Oh, you know what? All three of y'all. You know what? All right, Vinny at left wing, because we need to talk about all three of them. This is no discussion here too, but he's Mbappe, bro. What we gotta say, chat? Best player in the world, scores 40 goals a season, whatever, bro. We don't gotta talk about that. Like Mbappe's at the nine. I want to see more rotating this year though. I want them to interchange a lot, and I just want to see them play with sync. That's it, bro. But these three players right here, I'm gonna move you a little closer. We saw the World Cup y'all had. I swear, if y'all go out there and act like y'all don't know how to play football, bro, I'm gonna actually crash out, bro. We saw the World Cup. These three teams were the best players for their teams. Chat. They were like you can't even argue about that. But when y'all come to Madrid, I need y'all to, bro, Mourinho, lock all of them in a room and just say, bro, y'all need to talk everything out. Mbappe, Jude, Vinny, whatever, bro, because y'all gotta. What I see in the World Cup, y'all are amazing world class players. So let's find a way to see how that transitions out to the front. You just gotta play for each other. I think that's what it is. But they haven't found that sync to just play for each other. But I think that's the main thing. Vinny and Mbappe gotta know when to pass the ball, when to shoot, no being selfish. But what I saw from the World Cup chat, I know this can work. I know a lot of people are giving up on how this can't work, but I think there's a season that everything clicks for us. But these three players, bro, I'm on your ass, bro. This whole season, bro, y'all don't know. I'm gonna come out and crash because there's no excuses from them, bro. Anyways, Vinny new contract. Mbappe, you getting what you want. Bellingham, you coming up next. So, chat, that is my review of our summer and the starting lineup. I expect this is a nice starting lineup. I think this is what you go with: Courtois, Trent, Konate, Housen, Cucurella, Chouameni, Arthur, or Bernardo. And the right side, I think the right side is the main discussion, chat. I don't think Diamante should start ASAP. I think a 19-year-old, 140 mil, understand the pressure. Bring him off the bench. Chat, imagine you playing a game and Diamante is coming off the bench. Imagine what will you call it? Fright he's gonna give the other team. Like, come on, bro. I think that's the main point that we gotta think about. But Valverde on the right for me, Jude, Vinny, and Mbappe. And Arda and Jude, I want them to interchange a lot, or Bernardo, whatever, however you want to play, chat. But I'm ready for the season, man. I'm ready for the season. This is my starting lineup. Obviously, I have a lot of bench options too. So, hey, I'm ready, chat. The game start what? We play on Sunday, I think. Yeah, we play on Sunday, chat. I'm excited, man. But chat, I appreciate y'all for watching. I just yapped for like what 20 minutes. I appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos. I'm gonna start dropping a lot more Madrid videos. I think I'm gonna try to do like one video a week, chat. But I usually just post clips, chat. I post soccer clips because some of the stuff just end up being football. But chat, I appreciate y'all a lot. I love Madrid.